How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. This week, my client flew in for the next 3 days to get his whole neck all the way around tattooed. So with that being said, let's get this day started. Let's go. How you doing?
How you doing?
Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Have a seat. How exciting, huh?
Oh, really? This is crazy.
Your accent is so dope. How was the flight?
Crazy long.
Crazy long.
Yeah.
On my way to the consultation, I was really excited because my client flew in from so far from the UK and he's trusting me with such an amazing project, and we're doing a whole neck all the way around. So I am excited to do this project for him.
This is literally my last tattoo.
Really?
And it's the one that everybody's going to see. I mean, obviously arms, legs, but yeah, I'm completely covered apart from this side of my body now. So yeah, next final. I'm half suit, full back, full leg, ass cheek, armpit.
Tell me about your ideas about what you're looking to get on your neck.
Okay,
I'm gonna guide you.
So what I want it to be, and all I'm really worried about is it looks standalone. So definitive, it looks like a bit of armour that's gone on. Purely you. I don't want it to bleed out so it looks like a part of anything else.
Okay.
This is purely jawline, collarbone, wrap around.
Talking to my client, he made it really easy for me to come up with ideas just because he's allowing me to do whatever I want. So we ended up coming up with a concept where we're gonna be doing a wolf, a bear, a cathedral window, and a Nordic compass. And everything's gonna match really nice, so the concepts are really gonna help me out to give it fashion, give it a flow to the neck, and I'm excited for it because he's allowing me to do my thing.
Like I said, you're the artist. Whatever you think will work.
Because the thing about a neck area, it all depends, right? I cannot really see your neck. You have a shorter neck.
Traps,
so we
yeah.
have to make sure, because you got those shoulders going on right there. So
The only concern that I have with this project, it is that it's on the neck area, so the neck area can definitely complicate things, can make things a little bit tricky. But as far as his neck, he has a little bit shorter neck and a lot of muscle on his shoulders, so it definitely limits the amount of space. So giving me the amount of space that he has definitely can complicate things with the features of the bear and the wolf, but I feel like it really all comes down to the way you customize it. You're excited?
Yes, mate, yeah. Pumped. My name's Paul. I work in construction. I've got my own business. The consult went really well. I've been a fan of Kevin's for years and years. I actually contacted him 5 years ago to try and get a tattoo. And luckily enough, I contacted him more recent than that, and he liked my idea, and we've done this, and we're here.
I make sure that when I was creating the stencil to make it super simple, super legible, to be able to follow it easy and not complicate things. My goal for this stencil is to focus on the face, make sure that the two eyes are centered here on the neck, so use the first thing you're gonna see, and then I want the ear to fade back. And as far as this corner, I don't really care about this corner because this is where the ear is gonna go, so it's gonna have like a really nice cutoff. So let's size it up here. We're going a little bit bigger on the stencils because once I put on the stencil on his neck, it just seemed a little too small for that type of project that I have in my mind. Let's just do a little bit extra cuts, just so you can have a little bit more flexibility when I'm putting it on.
So this piece is something I've wanted for a long time, and it's only since I've owned my own business where I don't have to appease a boss on how I look that I'm able to actually get this piece. So it's a full neck wraparound. So it'll be up to my chin, round behind my ears, down behind my neck. Basically, I want it to look like a bit of armour, so it's a standalone piece. But yeah, it's just something that I'm really influenced by, and something that I really like the idea of.
Perfect. Ooh, that had me sweating. Had me sweating, bro.
Mind if I have a look at it?
Yeah, go ahead. I forgot you were the one getting the tattoo. When I placed the stencil on his neck, I realized that it was gonna be a little bit easier than I imagined, because once I saw it on the placements, it just gives everything like a three-dimensional look. So I'm really happy with the placement. I'm excited for the concept, and I know it's gonna be an amazing day. With this type of project, what I'm gonna be doing is starting the day one with doing the wolf here, and start navigating, starting from the bottom, working my way up, and then making my way to the front of the throat here and start executing the window here. So if I was to start on the front of the throat and work my way this way, his energy and the pain level will be so high that he won't be able to handle it. And same thing on the other side, I'm gonna start on here and work my way to the back. But as far as day one, here to here. And yeah.
I'm pumped, I'm ready to go. I've flown a long way to get here from the UK, so 11 hours. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, because it's just a tattoo to most people, but being a long-time follower and seeing the progression in his work and his skills, this is more than just a tattoo. This is one of my final pieces, and getting him to do it, I couldn't think of anybody else better to do that piece for me.
The approach that I'm going to be taking for this project, it is using a 7-round liner and a 9-curve mag with a voltage of 5.0. The voltage and the 7-round liner are really important in this situation because the neck area is super sensitive. My client is a little bit older, so the skin is more sensitive than a younger skin complexion. So I definitely got to be careful to not irritate it. Of the neck, what I'm going to be doing is grabbing my 9-curve mag and pretty much start applying a little bit of that contrast behind the face of the wolf here. This is really what's gonna give it that definition of the features of the wolf here. I'm not stretching the skin too much, just because if I stretch too much, I don't want to irritate the skin. So what I'm doing with my 9-curve mag is very gently just working with the surface of the skin and slowly layering my solid black. The only thing about working on this area, on the neck area, is the crease where the neck bends. It definitely gives it a little bit of a complicated texture to work with. So all you gotta do is just stretch it enough to where you can pack it. And I'm using nothing but solid black, triple black dynamic. As far as the execution that I'm doing on his neck, I wanted to make sure that I'm applying nothing but solid black, so it can have a very dark look. That way it heals really nice, and it holds on skin better.
I think we're vibing. I'm talking, I'm smiling. As long as I'm not sweating, we're all good. Pain-wise, it's a lot less than I thought it would be, but we're still early doors. So I'm waiting for obviously the throat and chin area, because I've heard they're quite tasty. But apart from that, we're chilling. We're good.
Was super fun. I really enjoyed every minute of it, and the way it turned out was amazing. Towards the end of the project though, my client was going through it. The pain was insane for him, but he sat like a rock, he took it like a champ, and at some point he just started cracking up hysterically, like he was just laughing like a villain. It was insane the way he was coping with pain. The victory laugh, is that what it is?
No. I went for the fire brigade to come and put me out.
Shit. What a journey. You made it.
They won. You made it, they won?
Mate.
You made it, they
Mate,
won.
jeez.
But he got through it, and then he felt just relaxed and relieved the fact that we were done.
I deal with pain differently, so I'm not really a shouter and screamer. When things get really unbearable, I tend to laugh. It's a bit psycho. I can appreciate that, but it's just the way that I deal with things. So, I mean, the last say hour to 20 minutes was it was excruciating. So I spent a lot of my time laughing. The experience overall so far, it's been a great. Kevin, the team. Excellent. Everything you see on TV and more.
Day 2, I'm coming in a lot more confident, with a lot more energy, just because I know what I can do now, because Day 1 went amazing. As far as the bear that I had chosen though, as far as the reference, I didn't like it very much after seeing the wolf, how the way it turned out. So now I decided to switch the concept or the reference of the bear into matching more of the wolf. So now I'm excited because my client trusts me and he trusted me with this change, and I know it's gonna be an amazing tattoo. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Since yesterday I did the fur on the wolf, I feel like now I have it down exactly how I want to approach it. So with my 9 curve mag here, I'm gonna be very gentle. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be using a 7 round liner for this area. And I like the 7 round liner because it can definitely allow me to be gentle on the skin and not irritate it as fast. This is the highlight area of the mouth, so I really got to be careful on not going too dark, because if I go too dark, then it loses the dimension of the face. So I'm barely on the surface of the skin, building up layers. It's about being patient on this area, just because the neck is one of those areas that can make it a little bit difficult to pack in your details. So you just got to be patient. As you can see, it's already looking darker. And I'm gonna continue doing the same thing for the rest of the piece. After a few hours, I know he was going through it, especially because the whole neck is already irritated. This side is swollen, the throat is swollen, and I'm tattooing this, the back and the front again. So I know he's going through it today, but I know he's strong. I know he has his pain tolerance is amazing. So we're gonna get through it.
I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely more sensitive today. Yesterday was a breeze. We got through the main image yesterday with not really any issues. This side, I think, because I'm still tender on this side, it's livening up. So there's certain bits that are a lot more painful than others, but we're getting it cracked out. We're rocking and rolling. Glad today started off like this, because if it started like it ended yesterday, I don't think I'd make it, honest.
What do you want?
To get the Reyes symbol on the tap, maybe in the back.
Right, like hidden?
Yeah, so it's just, sometimes they're like this, just in a little corner.
I would be so nervous. Oh shit, I'm down.
Let's do it.
Oh, crazy. Well, today's gonna be different.
I grew up in a poor family. We really had nothing, and it was never going to be my lot in life. I always wanted more for myself. I left school at the age of 12. Started working in the construction industry under a false national insurance number. Then I cut off for a couple of years, went into the army, did a few tours, come out, went back into construction, went way through the ranks up to like white collar, which is management. Got sick and tired of the rat race, filling out forms. And so I left there and started my own business. It's now me and a business partner, a really good guy, and it's afforded me the thing of actually being able to go out and do what I want, like this trip, you know. I think people that say that money doesn't bring happiness I believe that too, but I think you've got a small imagination. Life's for living, and certainly in my case. I've been following Kevin for a number of years now. I'm a big fan of his work, a big fan of tattoos and art in general. So yeah, this was always a must for me, and I'm just fortunate position to be able to afford to come out and do stuff like this.
Day 2 was an exciting day for me just because I knew I was gonna finish, and I couldn't wait to see the way the whole neck was gonna turn out. And the concepts were amazing, the placements, the way it looked on him, it matched his personality. So I mean, I just couldn't wait to finish. Huge difference. We are done. You made it. You
You're fucking clear.
It was my pleasure, man.
Wow.
You fucking made it. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
13. Yesterday was, I believe, like 10. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday was 10. Today is 13, 23 hours.
No.
Oh, man. Dude, thank you so much for letting me tattoo my logo on you. That was...
That's my pleasure.
Dude, no, it was like...
That's why I asked.
Caught me off guard. I was like, are you sure? I was like...
That's why I asked. Mate, it's my pleasure to have it.
Oh my God. The experience that I had tattooing the whole neck all the way around was definitely memorable, challenging, tricky, but the end result is just amazing. I'm really in love with this project, and I'm just really happy and feeling very blessed. The fact that my client trusted me with such an important tattoo, and he traveled all the way over here from the UK. So it's just, I'm just very thankful, and I appreciate my client for traveling all the way over here. And it makes me really happy to hear my client's life story, the fact that he started building his company from the ground up, and it's very inspiring to hear stories like that. And it makes me really happy for my client that now he's living life, traveling and getting tattoos, you know. So definitely a memorable project for me.
There's a big thing in the UK, maybe out in America, but people seem to focus too much on price and less on quality. Personally, this is something you're gonna have for the rest of your life. I don't mind paying the money for the quality. I would recommend Kevin to anybody if you're in a financial position to do it, because you'll never regret it. You're never gonna regret it. You're only gonna regret not coming out here and spending half the money on a tattoo that is mediocre.
Thank you so much for coming back and watching this new video. I really appreciate you. And if you got your neck tattooed, let me know in the comments how was your experience, and did it hurt? Were you able to get through it? Because I know it's really painful. So with that being said, if you're a tattoo artist, I hope you learned something from this video. And if you're a tattoo enthusiast, I hope you were entertained. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.